The Los Angeles Rams play here on KSHP North Las Vegas, AM, FM, K29, 6HP North Las Vegas, and KSHP.com.
Bright lights, big city. Good morning, Vegas. It's the Chris Thomas Morning Show. Fly Cry, Uncle James, Hall of Fame.
Y'all need to pay homage, the original host. Chris Thomas, the mayor in Vegas. Every free on the radio, you say it's us. Plus, we got Terminator X on the cut. In the public, the enemy gets off in the cut. Run up back up, man, makes cuts. Music that'll make you do the button was the one for show. We're here to introduce you to the morning show.
Chris is chillin', Terminator's chillin', Hall of Fame reppin', people what you think. Layla is chillin', Soren is chillin', Click works for Billion, we got mad links. James Gang reppin', Big Wig reppin', Akron, Cleveland, LA to Vegas. Fly Cry, LeBron James around. I'm a pro model, I see your brain to cap.
What's up, Vegas? It's your boy, Chris the Mayor Thomas, and welcome to the Chris Thomas Show with the top-notch all-star team. Oh, boy, do I have them. I got the ambassador of hip-hop. I call him Barnes and Noble, Soren Baker. Also, I got the Rock and Roll Hall of Famer, who's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with Tina Turner, Ike. Hey, one day we're going to go down the list on how many people he's in the Hall of Fame with. And we got Rap City's icon, DJ Mad Links. And we got Miss Fantastic, who done work with Cheryl Underwood. And she's making her way to the top, the one and only Noonie LaRue. I'm Chris Thomas, and we got a great show. Noonie, what we got going on?
All right, y'all, let's get into it today. Headlines, because the tea is steeping hot. Okay, so Serena Williams got something to say about cotton plant decorations, and I don't blame her, okay? And then we got Mark, is it Juckies? I might be saying it all wrong.
Mark Sanchez.
Sanchez, okay. Then went from touchdown passes to felony charges, okay? And then Michelle Obama, she said she was a man. Huh? Okay. Then we got Deion Sanders went under for blood clot procedure. So it praise up for Coach Prime. And then Tyrese Gibson in trouble once again. This time it's his dog. I heard catching cases and stuff that he got a cover for. You know what I'm saying? And then we got DJ Envy and Just Hilarious out here laughing at Nicki Minaj concerts. Hey, I can feel the barbs typing already. Like, you got me messed up. But that's what's happened today on the Chris Thomas Show.
All right, and also Chris Thomas Show has been brought to you by The Best Seller. If you're on YouTube, you can go to YouTube, The Chris Thomas Show Las Vegas, and you can see the book. It's called The Great Record Promoter by Linda Wills, and it's the bestseller. Go to Amazon, go to Gmail, the Great Record Promoter at gmail.com, and get the book. And also, I'll sponsor 100% sucker-free brands. Also, we're going to give a shout-out. Of course, our home station is in Las Vegas, KSHP 107.1 FM and 1400 AM. But these are some other stations that has collaborated with the Chris Thomas Show to play it in its entirety. I want to give a shout-out to East to the West Radio, Live 365, Melodious Radio, Jarrah. I want to say hello to Cheddar Vision Radio. That's Cheddar 107, 101 Jams. That's in Charlottesville. Of course, Connect Radio, Kevin Glover, and the greatest DJs radio.com, and that's out of Indianapolis, and WUBI Radio Live. All right. So before I holler at the top-notch team, let's go to the Barack quote of the day.
The 44th with the celebrity quote of the day. Give a girl the right shoes and she can conquer the world. Quoted by Marilyn Monroe. And that was the celebrity quote of the day. Now back to the Chris Thomas Show with the top-notch all-star team live from Las Vegas. on KSHP 107.1 FM and 1400 AM. Have a great day, everybody.
What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of.
And okay, everybody around the world, Vegas, no matter where you are listening to the Chris Thomas Show, if nobody told you that they love you today, we
love
love
you.
you, and we do. All right, guys. So before I get into the Serena and the cotton plant decoration at the hotel, let's just listen to let's just go to our love and happiness because I know everybody be on down on Diamond D. So let's hear a little love and happiness first.
This is Diamond D with where I'm giving you some love advice, some happiness advice, some everyday good advice to make your day a little more loving. In the words of Joseph Worthier, kindness softens hearts and molds relationships that can last a lifetime. Some experts believe that kindness is a key to a healthy and long relationship. According to a recent study, couples can increase their kindness in these proven areas. Number 1, pay attention. Be attentive to your man or lady and aware of their subtle hints for conversation or attention. Number 2, don't worry them to death. Don't constantly criticize and argue with your partner. Number 3, touch them in love. Research has shown that loving touches with your man or lady can initiate calmness. Number 4, be quick to forgive your partner. Choose to let go of anger and resentment. And lastly, have your partner's back. Help them in areas where they need help. This is Diamond D. Be sure to check me out on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, where I'm working to make your day more better.
All right. Well, we keep getting on Diamond D, and guess what? I'm sure she's doing some research. I'm gonna start off with Mad Links. So, what do you think, Mad Links?
Man, what world or universe does Diamond D live in? We can just start right there. Maybe a whole lot of things get cleared up. Because in the universe that I live in, there are women out there like Aisha Curry. Aisha Curry. And apparently, ain't no amount of love, happiness, kindness, no happiness that'll make this woman ultimately satisfied. And there is a statement that has been around longer than any of us have been alive, talking about the nice guy finishes last. Now, it shouldn't be that way, but I know there's a lot of dudes out there looking a lot like, and unfortunately, they look a lot like Will Smith. They look a lot like Stephen Curry, and they all looking real simpish right now. It ain't a good look.
Hey, I'll tell you something. That's what ladies used to like. They used to love my sister and one of them. She loved light skinned dudes, and I mean that's her guy of choice. To Terminator, you in the running.
Shoot, I'm light skinned with green
eyes. What about you, Sword?
Building on Mad Links' point, I just want to take an informal survey of the male people on this panel. How many times has a woman needed some care and some emotion and some support, and you gave her a nice, touched her shoulder, rubbed her back? Why are you touching me? Don't touch me right now. Okay, Diamond D. Back to this fantasy world we live in that she's living in. Man.
All right.
Maybe the multiverse is a real thing. Like I said, I just don't know what universe she's really in.
Why are you touching?
What about you, Terminator? What about you?
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I agree with what she's saying, but the problem is you have to pick the right one to be dating. Some women, I believe some women you can't. I mean, man or woman, whatever partner you pick, you need to pick the right partner that appreciates that appreciates you. If you don't, then you're gonna end up with, don't touch me, stop touching me.
Hey,
listen,
Noonie, and
listen.
I guess you can answer it.
Yeah, I am about to answer this because you know what I'm saying. Y'all need to learn the phases of a woman's cycle. Okay, that's what y'all really need to learn. You
Mm-hmm.
want to learn a woman, learn about our cycles. The menstrual phase.
Preach.
You know what I'm saying? The follicular phase, ovulation phase. That's when we really want you to touch is the ovulation phase. Okay, and then there's the luteal phase. You get what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is catch it in the phases where you know what I'm saying. Just learn your woman. Learn your woman because, like Diamond D said, kindness is the key to long relationships. But let's be real. Keep it a little toxicity up in there. Keep the sparks alive. Be sweet, but not too sweet. You get what I'm saying?
Hey, that's right. Do all of that and then catch the cooties.
Hey, Noonie, let me tell you all some about y'all cycles real quick.
Let's go. Because I have
I
them,
know
every
them
one.
so well that when dealing with multiple of y'all, I get you all on the same cycle eventually. Give me about 3 months.
Woman needs you just deal with one. That's why you got problems now.
I'm just saying, that's how well I know about the cycles.
Oh my goodness. Well, I don't think you know too much because I think you'll be a little bit more soft on us if you really knew it like that.
All right. This is my soft side.
Oh no.
Okay, so what we're gonna do now? We're gonna talk about Serena. Now, cotton is cotton a plant? If I'm right,
Yes,
it's a plant, correct?
that is
We
correct.
was forced to know that, yes.
Okay, so cotton has not been banned, and I don't know. I think
I think we're all wearing cotton shirts right now. Literally.
I don't think it would
Can we
never
go
be
to the clip?
bad.
Terminator,
Right.
can you play the clip?
I think we're going too far with this about cotton and decorations and everything.
Let's go to the clip if we have it.
It's
all right.
Tony, your engineer, needs to start it.
All right. Tony,
All
let's
right,
go.
everyone.
What?
How do we feel about cotton as decoration? Personally, for me, it doesn't feel great. So actually, it feels like nail polish remover cotton, natural.
I think that's a crime by her taking the
Stealing
cotton
it.
off the
She's
plant.
stealing
That's
cotton.
exactly right.
That part.
She's stealing cotton.
That part.
But obviously that's her favorite hotel. So why is she upset with the decorations of cotton? I mean, I'm sure it has a history, a long history. But can we just get over it? I'm gonna go to Noonie.
I don't think we're gonna ever be over it. You know, especially seeing it in that type of light. Now we're seeing it in the light that we're seeing it right now in a cotton field shirt, then we're fine. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to a plant, yeah, I don't know. I think I wouldn't have got upset about it, but I would have questioned it like, this the really type of plant you want to use? But okay.
Well, guess what? No one asked her to pick the cotton off the plant. She did.
That's what I'm saying. That's what made it even worse. You really picked it off. You know what I'm saying? Like, what?
Jump back, turn around.
Just keep it in the linen sheets, not as decoration. Just keep it in my linen sheets. That's it.
What about you, Soren?
Okay. So cotton is offensive unless it's the nail polish remover cotton. Unless it's the cotton on your socks or the cotton on your shirt or the cotton that you use every single day of your life. So what is she talking about? When I saw that, I kept thinking like, did I miss something here? Is there like some thing that just doesn't make sense that I'm just unaware of? And then I watched it again. And I was like, nah, what happened to Serena? So wait, you can use the cotton that you picked for something you deem worthy, but just to have it there, like, come on.
All right. Hey, Mad Links. What?
Full disclosure, that's the homie. She is one of the most amazing athletes that has ever graced this planet, male or female. She has achieved things that most of us will never even dream of. But this is a case of doing too goddamn much. And here's the thing: I'm so sick and tired of the collective us always kicking out, what it's being insinuated there is about it being something kind of racist. And I just say this: whoever agrees with Serena in this regard, I want y'all to do me a favor. I want y'all to look at every stitch of clothing that y'all have. Anything that says even 1% cotton, get rid of it. I want you to look at y'all bed sheets, towels, wash rags. And next time y'all go to get your nails did, okay? Anything cotton-wise, no, can't do it no more. If you got a problem with a cotton plant being in a hallway of a hotel room as decoration, as though cotton doesn't exist, I want everything you got cotton, get rid of it.
That's not
now,
the point.
right now.
That's not
Right
the
now.
point. Cotton is
It is the point.
Cotton is a very odd plant to pick for decoration. Like out of all flowers in the world, you choose a generational trauma in a vase. Really?
Why is that so triggering? Because, like I said, if that's the case, then when you look at the I believe you're wearing a shirt right there. No, right there. Did you take a look at the? Did you take a look? Did you take a look at the tag? Do you feel trauma as you put your head through the hole in that shirt?
Blind me with it.
Yeah. Well, I don't think you don't look too traumatized right now. You don't look when you go get your nails done.
Because I didn't see
when you go get your nails done, and that woman who's probably Asian wants to go ahead and do this.
Made.
Do you feel traumatized? Do you feel traumatized when you get those nails did? When they look beautiful?
What they using in there?
What do you? Come on, Noonie. Come on. You got to be. You're an intelligent woman. What the hell do you think they take off your nail polish when you go to get your nails done?
Oh, you talking about the cotton swab?
Oh, the cotton swab.
That cotton.
Okay.
The cotton swab.
Well, hold on, wait a minute. She don't use a cotton swab. She uses a cotton pad, but still, it's cotton. But still, I don't see it. I don't see it as decoration. I don't see it as soon as I come in the door. You know what I'm saying? That's like, oh, like it's a rose. No.
So you like to live? Okay, I get it. I get it. I know a lot of women like to live in fantasy land, like Diamond D.
Outrage, Mad Links.
Nowhere in reality. Y'all don't want to live in reality. Y'all want to live off in fantasy land. Y'all like to believe that, okay, you turn on the light switch and it just magically comes from nowhere. You flush something down the toilet, it magically goes nowhere because everything is so nice and lovely and wonderful, and I'm just here and nothing is real. Come on, Noonie.
That's right. That's right. What about you, Terminator?
It's like, get over it. Like cotton never enslaved anybody. Cotton is just a plant. I think it has to be a nice decoration. Do you have a problem with watermelon and pig's feet and hog maws that they threw us thinking it was funny?
Hog maws, that's this nasty.
You don't have a problem with that, so why you have a problem with the cotton plant?
Yeah, and neck bones. Don't forget neck bones and chitlins.
Pig feet,
none of that.
All of that. You ain't got a problem with that.
I got a problem with all of that.
I guess it's whatever you believe in, but I think it's time to move on from cotton because there goes fruit balloons. No more of that, because that's all they're made out of is cotton. So what we're going to listen to right now, we're going a little old school. Yeah, fruit balloons. They made out of cotton. Everything is made out of cotton. And
tidy whities.
So that's what you wearing, Noonie. That cap on your head.
We about to listen to a little Rodney Dangerfield. We're going back. And I met him, and I'm telling you, that's one of the funniest men I've ever met in my life. This is the AHA Sin City Comedy Spotlight. I'll tell you.
And I tell you, I can use a good crowd, you know. I mean, help me forget Las Vegas. I'm going broke over there. I mean, Vegas, you gotta go broke. They got slot machines all over, even in supermarkets. I bought a dozen eggs, cost me $442. I tell you, I'm never lucky at gambling, you know. I was in a game show. I won a 20-day cruise in the Bermuda Triangle. I tell you what, nothing works out, you know. I'm still heavy. I can't lose any weight. Now, last week I went nuts. I tried the rice diet. Between meals, kept folding my shirts. And my doctor, he don't help either. He told me to run 5 miles a day for 2 weeks. I called him up. I said, Doc, I'm 70 miles from my house. What a doctor. Well, one time I saw him, he gave me sleeping pills. He told me to take them whenever I wake up. And I saw my dentist, too, another beauty. I said to him, Doc, look at my teeth. They're all getting yellow. He told me to wear a brown necktie. I tell you, I meet the wrong people. That's my trouble. Like last week, I met the Surgeon General. He offered me a cigarette. I don't know. All right. Last week was a rough week for me last week. I saw my kid and the milkman going to a father and son dinner.
All right.
King of the one-liners. My favorite is, take my wife, please.
That was actually Henny Youngman. That's not Rodney Dangerfield, but
my bad.
That's okay. I told you I'm an historian around here.
I know. I actually came up with one for Rodney Dangerfield. Hey, last week I told my wife, I love you so much I would swim through a river of alligators. She told me to swim slow. I tell you, I get on this stuff. All right, right about now it's time for our Rap City Hip Hop Mix. Terminator, what do we have?
All right. We got some De La Soul and Redman, some Little Troy, Lost Boys, Pete Rock, and CL Smooth. Let's get it.
Here on the Chris Thomas Show with the top-notch all-star team.
I mean,
Terminator X, let's go! Party people, your dreams have now been fulfilled. Get your up and let's get ill. That's right, y'all. You're more than rough. We're calling you bluff. And when it comes to
rap, don't scandalize mine. I spend too much time straight talk with the catch that acts my line walk. Never fetch it for crime. Hawk, who goes there? Yo, it's a squeeze of 5 fingers, puffing smoke in the bed. Shining black like Darth Vader caps. They on stare. While we rocking it, I rockin' it. Like a little ball inside the spray can. Provided 3 coats for both child, woman, and man.
God bless the God, lady streets, wall to wall it go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yo, you got pop like a flick by that rivalry click and win. Ooh, ooh. Baller, shot caller, 28 days, only the baller, caller, get a late night. The road tight, got sprayed, I hit the highway, nigga running up highway, but it's got to be a better way, yeah.
I'm a baller, I'm a 20-inch crawler, blaze on the collar, diamond drop waller, R10 howler, never needed not a baller. Break these boys off, I'm a 20-inch crawler, bust a left or right, I'm out of state, I'm low, I'm bouncing off the road, I'm in the motor with the motor, chain the charm, hop out my big body form, chain with the charm, can't forgive me with alarm, I'm hot by me looking good, diamonds get from wood, man it's understood, got money in my hood, I'm pushing big body, can't stop me, for the 9-8, gotta spill a minute copy, I'ma grow slow, puffin' on the opposite mode, hit the stove, I'ma go real slow, puffin' with the opposite, I'ma let the grass green, man I'm looking clean, one on control, 3 green, and nice, but
I'ma be a baller, shot caller, 20-inch blaze, only Impala, caller, get lit tonight. Switch the road tight, got sprayed, I hit the highway, making money up the highway, but it's got to be a better way,
For my niggas that feel me, throw your hands up, you know what I'm saying? For my honeys that throw your hands up. This is joint. Yeah, we got my team in here, don't be bad. Hoop home, how we always do. Yeah, now I'm in love with these 2 chicks. I don't know which one to pick. My feelings from them both are getting thick. Now am I wrong? Cause I don't wanna lose none of them. Am I confused? Cause I don't wanna choose one of them. It's no doubt I think about my honeys every day. That's no question, show my honeys love in every way. possible. I once took my shorty to the hospital. She cut the hand in glass, plus I love that. Short and sexy, lips always wet, see. I go downtown cause it's fresh, plus she lets me rub it the right way, like Johnny Gill would say. I'm glad you feel that way. Sometimes we just chillin' late in the sack of rubber back when we're resting. It was love at first sight, my confession. She know who she is, can't say her name, cause if I do, I won't be true to my game. Hold up, I can't escape this life that I'm living. I'm in the mix, I'm in love with two women. That's where the moms, I got your money for my mom, but I don't wanna let none of them go. I can't escape this life that I'm living. I'm in the mix, I'm in love with two women. That's where the moms, I got your money for my mom, but I don't wanna let none of them
A sweet serenade, sip lemonade as we laid inside the shade. My heart was captured when you possessed it, caressed it, blessed it, even suggested you love me and I love you, and together it would just be us two. I would protect you in your moment of fear. Relax, lover, come here and let's create this heavenly fantasy. When you lay next to me, I need you and only you to give me more tender love right down to the core. If you could read what's on my mind, you will find my feelings are genuine. Day after day, you're the one I'm thinking of. With lots of lots of love. Lots of loving. Lots of loving. Lots of loving. Lots of loving.
You're listening to the Chris Thomas Show with the All-Star Team with DJ Terminator X, Soren Baker, Nuni LaRue, DJ Madlings, and Layla Lopez right here on KSHP Radio, 107.1 FM and 1400 AM Las Vegas.
Booyah! It's just comedy. It's your boy Talent, the New York King of Comedy. And when I'm in Vegas, baby, you know I'm listening to Chris Thomas in the top-notch all-star team. Don't take it personal. It's just comedy. Let's get him, Chris.
All right. Terminator, let me say that was miraculous. I was trying to. So that's the word of the day for the DJs, miraculous. And of course, the Chris Thomas Show is being brought to you by the bestseller, the great record promoter by Linda Wills, and of course, we got 100% sucker-free brands. Go to YouTube, and you can always listen to the Chris Thomas shows when you're not doing anything. I'll give you another list of the radio station, the internet radio station that people are broadcasting the Chris Thomas Show on towards the end of the show. So right about now, I will let everybody know I just got a text from our girl Layla Lopez, so she'll be back here next week, one of those days. And she said to tell everyone that she said hello. All right. So, Nuni LaRue, what you got?
Oh man, it's your girl Nuni LaRue with Nosy Noonie News, where I'm normally not nosy, but today doesn't count. So there. And this story got me clenching my pearls and crossing my legs at the same time. So apparently, Diddy's lawyer is worried that he might get sexually assaulted in prison. The same man who's been saying take that all these years is now somebody's really trying to take that. You know what I'm saying? And they say he might have to be kept in solitary confinement. Not for peace, but to save his butt, literally. You know what I'm saying? Lord Karma don't miss. It do not miss. It just takes its time and walk in slow motion with theme music. You get me? But it ain't, you know what I'm saying? It ain't funny when the tables turn, you know? They said bad boys for life, but prison said bet. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They said he might not get put in solitary, or he might get put in solitary, but I think that's the VIP section he ain't want to be in. You know what I'm saying? But I got some questions for my co-host. You know, we're gonna start with Mad Links. I know you got something slick to say. You know what I'm saying? You still riding for Diddy, or you saying that's between him and his cellmate?
What the hell you mean still? Like, the hell was I for riding with Diddy? I've been saying Diddy a scumbag since the 90s. Listen, This is the same man who has never had an artist up until I want to say maybe the mid-late 2000s that has ever had more than 2 albums on his record label while alive. Okay, this is the same dude who has had the lowest paid street team in the industry ever. This is the same dude who had the lowest paid staff and most overworked staff. So what the hell you mean still riding with Diddy?
Trigger, like it. Okay, let's go with Soren. Soren, you think Diddy gonna drop a prison mixtape called Locked and Loaded, the solitary season or session, or you know what I'm saying, or he gonna retire the mic for good? What you think?
I mean, the world would be better if he retired the mic for good. But the reality is this: as we've seen, and as we sometimes has as a recurring theme here on the Chris Thomas Show, the disconnect from reality. He is saying that he needs solitary confinement. This is also the same defense team that said, oh, we're booking speaking engagements. Oh, he should have just time served. Oh, he should not even have to serve any time. He should be out on his own recognizance. No, when you violate the law, or at least are accused of, and there's a preponderance of evidence that suggests that you're guilty of at least some of the crimes you've been accused of committing, you're no longer in charge of your life. You have surrendered that to the government, whether that's the state government or the federal government. And the reality is to think that's the disconnect and the false sense of the world that these type of people have, which is they're so disconnected and so insulated that they think just because they said something's going to happen, it's going to happen. Nah, dog, that's not how it works in the real world.
No, dog.
That's not how it works in the real world. Okay. Now you are dealing with reality. The reality is you don't get to decide because you screwed up who had the chance to decide dealing with you.
You now it's decide who take that, huh? You don't get to decide.
Come on.
Okay. All right, Terminator. Be honest. I mean, could you survive like 2 years in lockdown? Like, what do you think you could survive? Like, or you doing? Like, what's going on?
Look, the magic word here is like Link's one of Link's favorite words is accountability. You know, I don't wish bad on anybody, but you did what you did, and now you want to be exonerated, even though you was convicted. No, I mean he's from Harlem. I'm pretty sure he know what goes on in jail. You decided to violate the law and
I thought it was
do what you did. Yeah, you know, so yeah, okay. You did what you did.
Okay, all right, we're Chris.
Be accountable.
There are also stories, and I want to use the word allegedly in all caps here, that Diddy used to like to do certain things or have certain things done to him, I should say, by men as a means of power and control, often in the offices of where his businesses resided, allegedly.
He finna get taken down to the scale. You understand me?
Yeah. So again, I think that there were a lot of problems in regards of the actual charges and those things, but Diddy has done enough outside of the charges of this case that ultimately definitely make one believe in karma.
Okay. All right. Well, Chris, let's see. Do you think celebrities get treated different in prison, or is Diddy about to find out what bad boy for life really means?
Well, I hope he don't get the cooties. He's gonna get the booties.
Oh my goodness. Okay, listen. Woo, okay, I ain't saying karma is real, but she definitely keep receipts. You know what I'm saying? That's all I have for today, y'all. I'm just reporting the tea, not pouring it, okay? This has been Nosy Noonie News. One mic, one Noonie, all the real tea. Now back to you, Chris, before I get locked up for laughing too loud.
Well, now we're going to go to Soren and find out what's happening with Unique Access, his podcast. What's happening, Soren?
Well, as we see on a regular basis here on the Chris Thomas, there's a lot more to these stories than sometimes are reported, and we need to get the nuance of things. So I'm friends with Fred Reck, an excellent producer who's produced Snoop Dogg, Corrupt, the list goes on and on, West Side Connection, etc. And as I was talking with him on Unique Access Entertainment, he explained that there's a lot more to producing than a lot of people think. So Terminator, when we get this clip ready, let's play it. Fred Reck on Unique Access Entertainment.
a lot of artists don't understand that kids that are starting out making beats and shit, that they don't understand they're also a songwriter. So you're not just making beats, you're writing music. So that's one whole side of it. And as a producer, you're in charge of like a team of people. Like you got engineers, you got to take care of the studio, you got to make sure your musicians get paid, you got to make sure the music is great, you got to turn it into the record company and the format, you know what I'm saying, that they want. So that's the other side of it.
So we're all veterans in the game in different ways. So Mad Links, what's something that you saw of the creation of music that surprised you once you learned how it really happened?
How dirty the business is, and then later on, how there is no more music business. The music business currently is a scam. It's a Ponzi scheme. It don't really exist. We went from actual physical media being sold, where you had many people being a part of that process, to now, how a new song comes out. How do you touch it? How do you feel it? It doesn't exist. It's in the air somewhere. And then somebody has to get paid fractions of a penny in order to get any type of money at all. That doesn't sound like a business model to me.
No, I hear that. And Terminator, as a producer yourself, what's something that you realized being a producer that wasn't what you expected as you were making a song or working on an album?
I kind of agree with Mad Links. The business, especially in the hip hop game, especially back in the day, most of the artists were from teenagers to at best the early 20s. You don't know the game; they take you by surprise. We did it, like, especially someone my age, we did it for the love mostly. You know what I mean? It was unfortunate later we had to learn the business, but for many of us, it's too late. All you got to do is watch Unsung, and not only hip hop for many of us, but now, after all this time, what new artists should learn, and producers and anybody else, is learn the business like you learn your crafts. And I really think that the business has ruined hip hop. Let me give you an example. The hip hop started out with the DJ. The business removed pretty much as effectively removed the DJ from the hip hop business.
Yeah, it's that's been a sad evolution in that regard. So Noonie, for you, as a rising and experienced comic, what's something that you learned about the business or about the act of comedy that surprised you as you've progressed in your career?
Well, it's just trying to juggle egos, really. You know what I'm saying? Like seriously, like lighten the load, late comedians. Because I'm always on time. My palms start sweating when I'm late, so I gotta be on time. But I thought it was well, it is fun, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't know I was signing up to be a therapist and a bill collector and HR. I didn't know I was doing all of that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But comedy ain't just a punchline. It's contracts, crowd work, keeping folks sober till showtime, and being a woman in it. And child, you got to be funny and firm. And I'm just here to flirt a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And maybe not. But I'm here for the books.
Yes. And Chris, as the triple OG of the crew, what's something that you've seen about the evolution of comedy and how it's perceived versus the reality?
Well, I can just say that the evolution of comedy is a lot more people are doing it. I think COVID made people realize that they had talent. Well, I understand, but you see, the one thing, this gentleman called me last night, and they're young G's, and they wanted me to come to a comedy night at a restaurant that I hang out frequently. And I told them no, that I couldn't do it because I worked hard. And the one thing that I can say, that comedy is an imagination. You have to have an imagination, or you had to live a life. So there's so many ways, so many jokes you can talk about sex. There's so many jokes that you can talk about something that you've heard. And if you remember, BET's Comic View went off the air because they started showing different comedians doing the same joke. And they pulled that show. they pulled that show. They thought it was funny. The producers thought it was funny, and they pulled it. So comedy is always going to be here because laughter is in us. But and then there are going to be those who stand out and those who don't. So I'm glad I got mine in earlier.
I'm trying to catch up.
Oh, you're going to catch up, baby. We're going to do it right here. We're going to keep you on it.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you, Soren. Okay, now let's go to Mad Links with our R&B soul mix, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about Tyrese Gibson and what did his dogs do. All right, what you got, Terminator?
Well, Terminator's gonna pass it off to Links.
I know, Mad Links.
We got some Quick Breezy, Drizzy, and then we're gonna rock on, open it up with some Aaliyah right here on the Chris Thomas Show. Let's go.
That's exactly miraculous.
DJ Mad Links.
So amazing.
I want you to
Trips that you plan for the next whole week. It's too long for so cheap and flex OD, sex OD. You got it, girl, you got it. Hey, you got it, girl, you got it. Yeah, pretty little thing, got a bag and now you wildin'. You just took it off the line, no mileage. Way they hitting you the deal, looking violent. Talking while you come around and now they silent. Little Cooper 17, no guidance. You be staying low, but you know what the vibes is. Ain't never got you knowing being modest. Pop it only cause you know you poppin', yeah. You got it, girl, you got it. Hey. You got it, girl, you got it, got it, got it. No, baby, and I'm back, yeah. No, not a vibe, put the work in. Cause and I love a mom, me a birthday. Baby girl, you got it, girl, you got it, girl. You got it, girl, you got it, girl. I don't wanna play no games. But I don't give you my last name. No, you got the same damn thing. That's okay, cause baby, you got it, girl, you got it. Hey. You got it, girl, you got it. You the only one I'm tryna make love to. Picking and choosing, ain't 7 Don't let them try, push your face. Tell them that it's over, ain't no debate. All you need is me playing on your playlist. You ain't gotta be frustrated. I don't wanna play no games, ain't no games. Go around, get your brain last name. I know you're tired of the same damn thing. That's okay, cause baby, you got it, girl, you got it. Oh, you got it, girl, you got it.
When I'm in Vegas, you know what I'm doing. I'm listening to Chris Thomas in the top.
Hey, this is Tommy Davis. When I'm in Vegas, I listen to the Chris Thomas Show, and you better know that for real.
All right, that was DJ Mad Link's Rap City's own, and of course that was Miraculous. And the Chris Thomas Show is brought to you by 100% Sucker Free Brands, and of course the best-selling book. It's in the bestsellers list, and let's listen to what Linda Wills has to say about her book, The Great Record Promoter.
Hi, I'm Linda Wills, author of the music industry, and I am proud to be known as the Great Record Promoter. Have you ever wondered how songs make their way into the radio station's playlist for airplay, or how recording artists gain notoriety? Have you been curious about what goes on behind the scenes to make these things reliable? Well, in my book, I reference legendary recording artists from hip-hop, go-go, R&B, and etc. Some of the artists I have worked with include Dougie Fresh, Sgt. Pepper, Tupac, Al Green, Teddy Pendergrass, Roy Lewis, and a plethora of others. My book is available on Amazon, Facebook, or the Great Record Promoter at gmail.com. I'm looking forward to meeting you, and you.
Naughty, we like to party. You gotta keep your head up. Know that I have to turn off the lights.
Take care of your heart proactively.
All right. It's the Chris Thomas Show with the top-notch all-star team. Soren Baker, the ambassador, the Rock and Roll Hall of Famer, Terminator X, the Prime Minister, Rap City's DJ Mad Links, and of course, Miss Fantastic Noonie LaRue. So we can get to our next topic. Tyrese, what has he done again? His dogs allegedly, and I think they did. They killed the dog next door. They didn't like him. They told him that the dog gave him cooties, so they went after him. All right, so we're going to play a clip from that and find out what happened.
In fact, Fulton County officials say Tyrese turned himself in to Fulton County Jail around 6 o'clock this morning. He did post $20,000 bond, so he's no longer at the Fulton County Jail. Tonight, though, he is charged with misdemeanor animal cruelty. Take a look here at his mugshot from this morning. Warrants say the actor knowingly and intentionally caused physical pain, suffering, and death to an animal by allowing his 4 Cane Corso dogs to run around the neighborhood more than 5 times in the last 5 months. 2 weeks ago, police say the dogs killed a King Charles Cavalier Spaniel named Henry. Warrants state Henry had broken ribs and severe internal bleeding. Take a look now at Ring doorbell video obtained by 11 Alive this week. It shows the 4 Cane Corsos barking and growling in that neighborhood just minutes before Henry was attacked. We've learned the dogs will be relocated to a home in Middle Georgia, but Henry's owner says in all this, he's devastated. And tonight, Tyrese's attorney tells 11 Alive the actor does send his deepest condolences and that the actor is cooperating fully with police. Right now, we're still working to learn when Tyrese may make his appearance in court. For now, we are live here.
Okay. So, look, is this on the same level as Mike Vick's Mad Links?
Not even close. I mean, Michael Vick was actually dogfighting. And but beyond that, I will say this: America's love affair with its 4-legged dogs never will cease to amaze me. It will let people starve. They will let bombs get dropped on people. Children involved in things that they shouldn't be involved in. But let it be a dog. Man, they're gonna bring the jail right to you.
Better know it.
Well, and I want to let everybody know what Mad Lee just said. We all love pets, but you kind of get what he's saying, our listeners. All right. All right. What about you, Soren?
I think this, obviously to a much less egregious example, but this is basically we're dealing with the Diddy situation here. It's like,
Right.
why are you letting your dogs that are massive dogs roam around the neighborhood where they could be attacking anything? Why are you letting these dogs? Who's letting these dogs out, Tyrese? Exactly, Noonie. I was waiting for something like that. But the point being is this is terrible behavior, and his deepest condolences. That doesn't mean anything. It's accountability, as Mad Links and we talk about on a regular basis. If you're going to do something wrong, the only real deterrent is accountability. And in this country, we don't have accountability by and large, especially if you have money and especially if you're famous, because we just get so many passes. Tyrese, he's going through a rough period in his life. So wait, that excuses him to do A, B, and C or be negligent in other areas of his life that cause harm to others? Nah, that doesn't work, man. Come on.
All right. What about you, Noonie?
I mean, like Sawyer and said, yes, he should have had the dogs on the leash. Especially as big as they looked on that video, yeah, he should have definitely kept them on the leash now. But now it is dog on dog drama, though. You know what I'm saying? Because Lil Henry should have just stayed in the house. For real. That's not assault. That's animal instinct. You know what I'm saying? Dog going dog. You know what I'm saying? Tyrese just need to put him on the leash and sing "What More Do You Want From Me" one more time.
Exactly. And Terminator?
So that's one of my pet peeves, especially as a former mailman. People and their dogs, like they say, "Oh, people don't understand this." The dog is a member of the family. Yeah, well, your brother. I don't want your brother jumping on me, just like I don't want your dog jumping on me. And like, what if them dogs would have, God forbid, happened on a 5-year-old or 4-year-old? You know what I'm saying? That's my problem.
Going to happen. It's going to happen.
If he's doing what he's doing, they might take his dog.
Well, we can say that Tyrese Gibson wasn't Fast and Furious. I can tell you that.
At all.
And he Fast and Furious to move them dogs up to northern Georgia from what the reports say. Those dogs are no longer in that neighborhood.
Look, here's the thing. My understanding is that he wasn't home at the time, but they said this has happened multiple times over months. You know, so it's like it's not like he's broke and can't fix his fence or whatever the reason was. Yeah.
Listen, I don't condone violence at all, but that was animal crime, not first 48.
Well, that's why here on the Chris Thomas Show, we always have our message of hope. But before we do that, before we do our message of hope, I think, Soren, do you have a scary movie that you want to tell everybody about?
Ironically, mine has to deal with some canine type activity. As a young youth, I was petrified by American Werewolf in London. And
okay, that's a good one.
I don't remember. I know I was younger than 10 years old when I saw it, but literally I was beyond terrified and terrified for years. And I just couldn't deal with it. I just couldn't. It was so scary. And that's probably the one R-rated movie I saw when I was a young man. So I was like, you know what? Let me stay away from these R-rated movies, man. All bad.
That's it. All right. So we're gonna have. So you don't have a clip of that, right?
Terminator. Are you ready to play the clip?
Oh, I didn't get the clip. Send me a clip.
Okay. All right. This American
Terminator. When you said this is a good, I forgot about that movie. Oh,
I didn't know you wanted me to do a clip. That's all right.
Okay. The American Werewolf in London. That's a good movie to see. All right. Now let's go to our love and happiness with D.
Message of hope.
Good morning. Our scripture comes from Matthew 7:7. Ask and it will be given to you, and you will find. Knock and it will be opened to you. Devotional. One of the many reasons God is worthy of our praise is because he will move heaven and earth to show us his will. He is fully invested in his whole plan for each of us. If you are seeking God and have a heart to do his will, you can know with absolute certainty that God will show you what to do, Jesus himself said, everyone who asks receives, and he who seeks finds, and to him who knocks it will be opened. That is God's heart towards you. As your heavenly Father, God wants you to ask, seek, and knock so he can give, reveal, open, and provide what is good for you. That means that even when you're not clear about the choice to make because you don't know God's will, you can take comfort in the fact that it is God who is at work in you, both to will and to work for his good pleasure. The Lord takes responsibility for directing you through the fog. So thank God for leading you step by step and from glory to glory. Parashah. Jesus, thank you for moving heaven and earth to show me your will. God be the glory. Have a blessed day.
What's up, y'all? This is Tony Rock, and whenever I'm in Las Vegas, I only listen to St. Louis's own Looney LaRue on the Chris Thomas Show with the top-notch All-Star team. You heard me.
All right, that was Message of Hope with D, and I just be rushing. You know what it is? I mean, we have like an hour on the show, so I done got Mad Links mixed up with Terminator, and I done got Love and Habit. I mean, I'm trying to get. We have
It's
so
all
many
good. Let's
great
move on.
topics.
It's all good. Let's move on.
Yeah, we have so many great topics that we talk about, and I think that we only have like around about 3 minutes. So let's go back to the Tyrese Gibson, and let's just kind of shut it down on that. Do you think something is going on with him mentally? I remember he went through something with with one of his wives or girlfriends back a
Baby
while.
mama.
Do you think so? Do you think this is
I think
from that?
it's a matter of irresponsibility. And I mean, you got dog. Here's the thing with dogs. Dogs require care daily, sometimes hourly. They're not the type of animals that you're supposed to have if you're doing extensive traveling, unless you have somebody there responsible to be able to mind these dogs. Cane Corsos are not little tiny toy poodles. These are massive animals, and you got 4 of them. You got a damn army, and them white people up there in that neighborhood tired of Tyrese. Let me tell you right now, if they wasn't tired of him before, they tired of him now. All right, because they can't come outside because he got these dogs that he can't control. It's a question of accountability. Are you responsible? You're a grown ass man, and you have enough money to have yourself in this mansion. You got enough to have these dogs, who are not cheap, by the way. Do what's necessary to handle your business. Bottom line.
Exactly. So what we're gonna do is we got around a couple minutes left. Tell everyone, Mad Links, how they can find our social media.
You can go to our Linktree that has links to all of our social media and ways to contact us, including ways to book us up for a appearance. All you have to do is go to, again, our Linktree, which is the URL linktr.ee/CTshow. That's linktr.ee/CTshow. And you already know that CT is for the big homie, Chris Thomas.
All right. And so we want to give another rundown of who's playing the Chris Thomas Show. East to the West Radio, Live 365, Melodious Radio, Gerard, Cheddar Vision Radio, 101 Jams in Charlottesville, Connect Radio, Kevin Glover, and the Great Hits DJs Radio.com out of Indianapolis, and WUBI Live Radio. So tomorrow we'll pick up from where we left off, and I want to thank Soren, I want to thank Noonie, I want to thank DJ Mad Links, and I want to thank Terminator X. Till next time, you just listen to the Chris Thomas Show. Listen, tell your friends, let's collaborate, let's make it happen. We're out of here.
Peace.
Bright lights, big city. Good morning, Vegas. It's the Chris Thomas Morning Show. Block Rock, Uncle James, Hall of Fame.
Easy pay, I'm the original host. Chris Thomas, the mayor in Vegas. With Layla, call her the Vegases. Every time we on the radio, you say it's us. Plus, we got Terminator X on the cut. In the public, the enemy gets off in the cut. Run up like a man Mad Links with the keep it cuts. The music that'll make you do the butt. We're storing for show. We're here to introduce you to the morning show.
Is chillin', Terminator's chillin', Hall of Famers reppin', people what you think. Layla is chillin', Soren is chillin', Click work for Billy and we got Mad Links. James Gang reppin', Big Wig reppin', Akron, Cleveland, LA to Vegas. Fly crowd, LeBron James around. I'm a role model.